What's up, guys? It is Monday, January 20th. Good evening. Hope you guys had a great day, had a great weekend. We're back. Man, did that suck. We got a lot to get into. I know I always say that, but we've got a lot to talk about. We've been off for a week, and I kind of want to fill you guys in as to what's going on and go from there. But first, we gotta pick up all this. We got a mess of an office. So let's go ahead and roll the intro and let's get this stuff cleaned up. And then let's get on with the vlog. Let's get it. Alright, so place doesn't look too bad. Still got a couple things to pick up. Working on some editing and stuff like that, but I wanted to talk a little bit about what happened last week. So I wanted to rewind a little bit. So Saturday night, feeling great, spent some time with the family, did some things around the house, got some editing done. Sunday, to wake up, go to work, spent all day working at the hospital, and then came home. We had a couple friends come over, we played some board games and things like that, and started to notice my voice getting a little raspy. Nothing kind of out of the ordinary after like being at work. I talk for a living. I use my voice a lot while while I'm at work, so it really didn't really cross my mind that much. But as the night progressed, I started to lose my voice more and more, and I quickly realized if I lost my voice entirely, I wouldn't be able to go to work. So went to bed Sunday night, woke up Monday morning, and completely lost my voice. Like, I can't speak whatsoever. So the vlog that I recorded on Monday was recorded, throughout the entire weekend, and then I recorded the last bit of it on Monday after I had woken up and realized I didn't have my voice at all. But I knew I wasn't going to work because I use my voice at work, and there's nothing else I can do. If I don't have a voice, I can't be useful at my job. So nevertheless, at that point, I was like, oh, well, I'll still be able to make videos. I'll still be able to do something. And that's where I kind of, the end of the Monday's vlog kind of, I might have oversold it a little bit. Like, I muted myself, obviously, when I was trying to talk. Like, that was kind of the joke. But literally, when I was trying to talk, like, when I tried to speak, I would have to, exhale to push out the words. It sounded horrible. I had a little bit of a cough. It wasn't too bad, but the voice thing pretty much killed it as far as getting to work. The cough really kind of amped up in the middle of Monday going into Tuesday. But anyway, so Monday morning to Monday afternoon, I fully intended to actually record a video for Thursday's release. It was going to be some type of. I was thinking about doing some type of video like with the drone, and the idea was just to take a bunch of drone shots around Dayton and then just time it to music and just kind of make a simple video with no they call them silent videos or whatever. So that was the idea, and I was like, okay, I was all psyched for it. Did a little bit of research on where I might go. Depending on how I felt, obviously. Because not having a voice doesn't stop me from doing things. It just stops me from talking on the phone and talking in videos. So I was like, so I fully expected to do some type of video for Thursday. So Tuesday rolls around, and what's just lost my voice is now a horrible cough, and something really weird going on with my stomach. Really strange, no appetite, I'm not vomiting, and it's not coming out the other end, but just something weird in my stomach where I'm just not feeling really well. So that pretty much shot any type of going outside, especially with the weather that we've been having here in Ohio, where it's freaking cold outside. That pretty much shot those plans in the dirt. So I was thinking, okay, well, I've got Wednesday off. Hopefully I turn around and I can still go out and shoot something Wednesday, edit, and then upload it for Thursday. Turns out that Wednesday morning, we get hit with some serious thick fog, like Stephen King, The Fog type of fog. And it's so bad. Like, this is how bad it is. So my wife is taking our youngest son to school, and she pulls over, and she takes a couple pictures of what's around her. You can't see 6 feet. You can barely see like in front of the car, but you can maybe 6 feet past that. That's about it. So like tail lights were so dim 6 feet in front of her, so you can't see anything. So she calls her boss, and she's like, "Hey, I'm turning around. I don't feel safe driving to work." And she only made it like a block or two or whatever, a couple blocks away or whatever. And her boss calls back and says, "Hey, it gets better on the highway, or it'll lift or whatever. Just drive slowly. We'll be here when you're here. I need you here." So essentially, she was saying, "I don't care. You have to be here." So Amanda's like, "Well, I'm going to drop Sawyer off. I don't feel comfortable driving him in the car." So she came back to the house and dropped him off. And I was like, and she went to work. So I had Sawyer. So like the reason why nothing really happened on Thursday was I had Sawyer. I was still sick as a dog, and the fog was ridiculous. Like, I've never seen it so bad. Like it literally like. And the funny thing is, it was cold enough out that it was cold enough, and it was fog, and it was like overcast enough that the fog didn't burn off till probably like mid-afternoon. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, some spots it cleared up, obviously, like the highways and stuff like that. Trying to fly a drone in that's probably not the smartest thing. You lose line of sight, first of all, very quickly. The second thing is it screws with the sensors in the actual drone itself. And I wasn't prepared to fly my drone up into the fog and then have it come down to think that it's landing, turn off its propellers, and then fall to the ground. That's not something I'm interested in doing. So I was like, well, you know what, maybe it's just meant to be. So we're not recording a video on Thursday, and then Friday's vlog was all about what I was supposed to complete throughout the week. And essentially the only thing, we did get some work done. I was able to finish editing a full ceremony, highlight reel, and a teaser trailer from one couple. And then I also finished up a ceremony and a teaser trailer for another couple, and started work on a ceremony for a third couple. So we did get some work done. Didn't get as much as I was hoping done, and kind of missed the ball on the vlog the video that was supposed to go up on Thursday and Friday's vlog. So basically what I'm getting at is Friday's vlog was didn't feel it. I felt like crap. I stayed at home and worked because Friday's my work at home day. So I did stay at home and work. I kind of huff and puffed through like the sore throat. For the most part, the everything down, in the stomach area and beyond was working as it should be. Wednesday and Thursday just wasn't happening. I went home sick Thursday early. Probably worked for about an hour or so, and in that about an hour and a half time frame, I probably hit the restroom about 3 or 4 times. So that the stomach thing kind of working its way out just wasn't working for me. So nevertheless, really, we got some work done on the videography business side, but it didn't get much done on like YouTube and stuff like that. So we're gonna chalk last week up as a fail for sure. It's okay to have those weeks where something bad happens, or you get sick, or you just aren't as productive as you need to be. You just need to take your losses and just step forward and start a new week. And that's kind of what the benefit of this type of vlog style is set out on Monday, what do I need to do to be productive, and then Friday, was I productive this week? There's gonna be times when you don't have a productive day, you don't have a productive week. There's gonna be those instances. And what I'm seeing is it's 11 o'clock at night right now, and I'm just now starting to record this vlog. But you got to get back up on the horse. You got to get dust yourself off, stand back up, get back into it, and work to make your week productive. So here we are, 11:30 at night, recording a vlog that was supposed to be posted on Monday. So we're gonna be late on the upload, but it's gonna get done. I'm feeling much better. Still got a little bit of cough, but I'm getting better. So we got a lot of work done around the office here earlier today. Cleared off the desk. My son was using it for his marble run thing, so we got that cleared off. We got some of the other stuff taken out and all that stuff taken up. So wanted to get this kind of set ready for this week because we're going to be doing a lot of shooting, a lot of uploading and stuff like that. So with that being said, let's keep going and see where we go from here. All right, so sickness aside, I'm actually feeling much better. So what we're going to be doing this week, one of my top thing this week is kind of taking a page out of last week, and that is focus a lot of time, the majority of my week, on my clients. I've got a handful of 2019 ceremonies that I still need to finish editing. So basically what I'm going to do is carry the same kind of work idea to this week. I've got 2 actual ceremonies I want to finish, and then I've got 4 teaser trailers that I want to finish. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and push through the rest of my 2019 weddings in that fashion. So we're going to complete the ceremony and the teaser first for everybody in 2019, push those out to each of the clients, and then go back and finish up the highlight reels for each one of those individuals that's left from 2019. So the other thing that I want to complete this week, and kind of giving you a heads up on the video that's going to be released on Thursday, is a what's in my wedding bag. A lot of people are doing these types of updates and things like that, and I think it's important. I really do. It's an important type of video that content creators put out there so that their audience can see what they're using, what they're not using, and how they're packing it into their backpacks, into their roller bags, or whatever the case may be. Most of the videos that I've seen are what's in my everyday bag and things like that, and I plan on doing that at some point in time. But the video this week is gonna basically highlight the equipment that I use when I'm on a wedding shoot. And while it does change depending on the venue and the client and things like that, and whether I'm working with Amanda as a photographer or Amanda as a videographer, so the equipment does change a little bit, but I'm going to take you through everything that I use when it's just me shooting by myself. Kind of like the first in a non-official series of me kind of explaining how I do my job. What do I pack? How do I shoot a wedding, and how do I edit my weddings? Looking forward to those, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe, and definitely turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss when those videos go up. The other thing about these kit videos is, and to be honest with you, it's probably one of my favorite videos to watch, just because everybody's kit is different. Everybody's reason for using a certain camera or using a certain microphone or a different monopod or no monopod or gimbal or glide cam or whatever, everybody's reasoning is different and everybody's kit is different. And I really like seeing like the multiple angles that people take, and kind of taking it all in and really digesting it and making it my own, if that makes any sense. So these are my favorite videos to watch. So I'm hoping this one turns out well. So the final thing I need to work on this week is I need to start the process of designing a website. Kind of along the same lines of registering my business. This is something that I should have been doing in 2019 that really just kind of took a seat on the back burner. I hate to admit it. The other thing that I hate to admit is I'm not very good at designing websites. I never have been. It's just something I never excelled at. I'm just not talented enough, I guess. I don't have that piece of the puzzle in my brain. But I'm still gonna do it, the way I was taught. I'm still going to design it from the ground up by myself. One of the things that I struggle with as a designer, especially with like websites, is I'm kind of stubborn. That's probably the easiest way to put it. There's definitely kind of like a normal, the normal thing that works, and I kind of like to go against the grain. I like to be a little more creative, and sometimes that doesn't come across as well as it could. It's not received as well either, because it's not like the norm. So I want it to be functional for one, but I still want it to be mine. I still want it to be personal. So those cookie cutter websites that you see online, yes, they work. They display the portfolio really well, and they've got the different pages and things like that. Contact me and all that stuff, and that's all well and good, and that works. And I'm trying to fight with the idea of, do I do that? Do I just conform and say, you know what, let's just do that? Here's, you open up the page, Graphic Sauce Media, here's one of my favorite videos for, that I've shot or whatever. You scroll down a little bit, here's this, I was always raised that scrolling is a bad thing. And now that we've, in the age of cell phones where you have to scroll, and everything is vertical versus horizontal, that's something that I'm going to have to work with. I think that's going to be a tough pill to swallow, so to speak. But it's one of those things that I'm going to have to work on. This isn't going to be an overnight process. This isn't going to be like, hey, it's Friday and guess what? I've got a fully functional website that I completely started from scratch and here we go, it's ready. No, that's not going to be the case whatsoever. It's going to be a long and grueling process. I'm not going to put a timestamp on when I want this project finished. I just know that, it's going to take time. I want it to be, like I said, I want it to be functional, but I still want it to have a piece of me in it. I still want it to be designed by Joe Dotson. And I'm not really big on the cookie cutters. I'm really not. And if you use a cookie cutter, or if you use one of those pre-made websites and kind of customize it to your liking, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not wrong. I'm not wrong for wanting something different. I, on the other hand, am looking for something a little bit more customized, a little bit more specific tailored to me, but still meets my client's needs and is easy to navigate. Now, is there going to be some compromising on that? Most likely. Is my website going to turn out to be a cookie cutter like everyone else's? I hate to say it, but most likely. See, I even had to choke on that to say that. But we'll see, So this week I'm going to do a little bit of sketching and drawing and kind of going to, putting the pen to paper, so to speak, and we'll see what we come up with. No promises. So anyway, guys, that's this week. We've got a decent list of stuff to get done. Number one, top priority, clients. Getting my clients' work done and out the door so that they can enjoy their films as quickly as possible while still providing a quality that I expect. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content, make sure you hit the like, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell, do all that stuff, sharing on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever the case may be. That helps out a lot. I really do appreciate it. And hey, leave a comment below with what you've got going on this week and what's going to make your week successful. So it's Monday night. Week is still early. Let's get to it.